Oh, hi, Gemini, or whatever you are, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Because, like I said, if you're not new to me and you've watched either Aries or Taurus, well, first of all, thank you for trusting me and believing in what I said, that basically you could watch any of these and any of them could resonate, because I personally feel that's the case with everyone's videos, but I especially know that with mine because we've all got a bit of every sign in anyone's, but I happen to feel that would be the case with anyone's. So, like I said, when I find somebody that I like the way they channel, depending on my mood, yeah, I just wouldn't let the fact that it's not my sun sign or my moon or my rising stop me from watching it. If I felt like I need to watch it, I wouldn't. So just to be clear, I'm saying more than if the title draws you in. Like, you just don't know, because some people are shite at writing titles, like me included. I think I'm shite at writing titles. Well, it depends. I feel the ones I write on the live streams are good because I just put I can't describe it. It's like I write it so quickly that it's coming from my guide. Whereas when I write the titles for these, I probably overthink it, but it just depends. It just depends anyway. But there's something in that. There's something in whatever I'm saying. So if you're new to me, everything. Well, actually, I don't overthink it because I write whatever comes to me. But what I'm saying is there are particular people that are really skilled at writing titles to grab people's attention, and so you just never know. Like I always say, I feel I'm a bit of a hidden gem on the twin flame journey for people. So yeah, everything I say is channeling, everything I say is healing, and on that note, I'm here to empower you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine. Wait a minute, I actually need to turn the volume down on that phone. Yeah, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine, and let's just get into this because I'm planning to film Gemini and Cancer, at least, maybe even Leo tonight. So what have we got? So like I said, I'm filming this on the 17th of November 2023, but this can resonate whenever, but I will mention astrology because astrology is my passion. So right now we've got Sun conjunct Mars and Scorpio, so powerful energy for getting shit done. I've got Mars and Scorpio, so that's why I feel I'm getting a kick up the bum to record these. But what that means for all of you is that passionate transformation is what that says to me. It's actually very twin flamey energy because, like I said, Mars is your sex sign, and Mars in Scorpio just screams sex. So it's like, and again, it's, like I said, my Mars is in Scorpio, and it's not a coincidence that I do, whether I like it or not, I have to talk about sex quite a lot now, actually, it seems like. But it's literally part of my North Node, it's part of my purpose. Is to help people view sex in a different way, really, to respect it, because it just feels like people completely just disrespect what sex is actually all about. And especially, like, that's why it literally does trigger and anger me, like not as much as what it used to, but when I watch other twin flame readers and they're telling you to go off down the road to a soulmate and that, or just fucking put it about, obviously they don't say it like that, but it's so wrong. Like the ones that are encouraging divine feminines to I don't know, to go and live it up. That is just so not the twin flame journey. Anyway, right, so that might trigger people, but again, it's not a coincidence. Man North Node's in Gemini and we're on Gemini. So it is my purpose to tell the truth about the twin flame journey because Gemini is the twins. Right. So what have we got for the collective of divine feminines? Where are they at on their ascension journey? For whoever this is meant to speak to, however many people, and it won't be everyone. Shift or be shifted, spiritual awakening. So what this tells me is the divine feminine on this wave are going through your own, whether you're the divine feminine or this is your twin, are going through their own heightened part of spiritual awakening. So like I always say, it doesn't matter how long you've been spiritually awakened or on the twin flame journey or both, like it never stops, it always heightens. And so you're going through something pretty extreme if that is you or your twin is, and the divine masculine has received the gift, Holy Grail code. Right, well, this is quite a powerful one today. So because of this heightened ascension, and what I'm really tuning into here is I really do feel, should we put the telly on and see if we get some, I mean, I'll put it on mute and I'll put it on the music channel and see if we can get some, like I said, that usually I don't plan that, but they just told me to put the telly on there. So, because last night it was funny, I thought that was funny, like I had Love Actually on mute and it really fitted with whatever was coming through. And so I'll just see what film's on now, actually. But I think I'll put a music channel on. Oh, it's saying, wow. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. It's serendipity again. Oh, God. So if this resonates, you definitely need to check out the Aries one, because serendipity was on mute when I filmed that. So serendipity, if you don't already know, is right up there with one of the biggest twin flame films, I would say, because it is about soulmates, really. It's about soulmates, twin flames, like soulmate meaning the same thing as twin flames in this context. And also it's about like I always use serendipity as an example of karmic partners that aren't too rough. Do you know what I mean? Like, meaning they're not horrible people or anything. They're just not the one. Like, it's where people settle. Like in that film, he's about to marry someone and she's actually a really nice woman, but he's still thinking about this woman that he met years ago that he doesn't know very well. I don't even think they know each other's names, actually, in that. And that will happen to some twin flames. Like, you could easily meet somebody, have a nice conversation, never forget them and be thinking about them. You know what I mean? It's like, well, wait a minute, is it literally just starting now? Okay. Oh, it is. Oh, interesting. It's literally, I'm recording, I've already got my recordings. So it's literally just starting. Wow, that means something, by the way. What are the chances of that? So they've guided me to put it on right as it was starting. I thought it was in the middle of it. It's starting with a clock and the hands were just going round and round and round. So already there's a theme about time in this. Now that's quite interesting to me, because I just filmed one of these channelings where I'm like, am I putting that for everyone? Am I putting that on the paid platform? Am I putting that? Am I just like not publishing this for ages? I don't know, because I've not watched it back yet. But what I'm going to do is, just in case I'm putting it out for everyone, I'm going to upload it while I'm doing this. I'm just laughing because the visibility was on public, so that would just make the decision for me, wouldn't it? Oh, right, this is very interesting message coming through. So think about it. If I had done that, which I've got my son in the house of Virgo, so I'm always meticulous. It's not that I would never make a mistake with stuff like that, but it would be completely meant to be if I did. It would be a happy accident, serendipity-wise, because that's what serendipity means if you didn't know that. But I'm unlikely to do it because I'm meticulous to detail with stuff like that. But yeah, basically, I feel something you might be wanting to keep something private or secret, but it's going to become common knowledge. It's going to become public knowledge, or it might already be common knowledge. So reading between the lines here, this might be something like, I'm getting the feeling this might be like a divine masculine that wants to keep something on the DL, or that thinks that their feelings are hidden and that nobody's aware of the strong feelings for the twin. But so it's something like that. So we're going with the first one. It's like, you're going to want to keep something quiet, but I don't think you're going to be able to keep it as quiet as what you'd like to, or both people might want to keep it private. Because like I said, I personally always suggest that. I've said that all along for the 8-9 years next year that I help with twin flames, is basically, oh, it just flashed up a few years ago, right? So this is the serendipitous meeting of the two people that are twin flames in this film, in a Christmas shot that, it's in the Christmas rush. Interesting. Right, anyway, so again, I'm just mentioning it all because it's so funny. Like, some people might have met their twin in this way, or, well, actually, let's face it, I think all twins meet people in a serendipitous kind of way, but it might be really specific to someone. But basically, I'm going to stop looking at it now because it'll distract me, but I'll be guided up when I'm meant to. yeah, there's something about that. I don't know what it is, because I don't know who this is speaking to, but there's something about you're going to want to keep something on the DL, and I don't think you're going to be able to as long as what you want, or it's already common knowledge. Like, so if it's about somebody's hidden feelings, it's like it's not so hidden kind of thing. But yeah, this divine masculine anyway is ready for the Holy Grail union. They're ready to receive the gift being their feminine, and the masculine is a gift to the feminine. So do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're both a gift to each other. But I feel it's the dedication on the twin flame journey that this feminine has put in. It's like the twin has now caught up. It's like they're matching the feminine's energy. So well done. And yeah, currently the masculine is making a choice between old earth and new earth, as in staying in the limiting beliefs and the dark and the doom and gloom, and there's no way that I deserve this person, you know, like I'm a bad person, all this kind of programming that gets drummed into people. And let's face it, you know, like I've said before, there are things that you, if you're the divine masculine or the divine feminine, you know what I mean? It's just different for different people, but there are reasons in which you could be beating yourself up. But it's kind of like at some point or other, you know, you have to forgive yourself in order to receive what it is you do deserve. Because all that happens on the twin flame journey is meant, all of it, even the bad stuff. 1111, and that 1111 portal was really strong for whoever I'm talking to here, pathway to true love. And I just finished saying on that other video that I filmed, that it was just when I channeled about the 1111 portal was going to bring about dramatic shifts for many divine masculines, where they literally could go from not understanding what this connection's about to suddenly getting it all at once, and actually being quite upset is what I keep getting. Like, you know, like seriously, that kind of energy I just showed, the shifter be shifted, because although I said that's the feminine, that's the masculine, that can be the masculine's feelings, you see, and that's like the divine feminine's masculine side as well. So tell us about where this feminine's at. What do we need to know? Love. The feminine is just absolutely focused on their lover, your lover, or you being the feminine's lover, whoever's watching this. There's nobody else that the feminine wants here. These two people, there's just nobody else that both these two people want. That actually came up in that was either the very last card or one of the last cards I just pulled on that other one I just filmed. Where is the... And actually, you know, because it's the start of this film, it's those two random people that I've met that, like I said, it's their soulmate twin flames, and they're just chatting away like they've known each other like 10 years or something. The name David is just really... David and Duncan has just jumped out at me on the telly there, because they're passing a shop that was called that. So these names might be relevant because I looked up right when it said that. So now obviously that's not relevant to everyone, but it will be to someone. Where is this masculine at? Oh yeah, look, whose reader is this? So the masculine's like, I'm doing this shit. They're focused on success and growth. What it says to me is like, look, this is interesting that both of these cards have like a leaf, a fern, a growing flower, or a plant or something. That's quite funny. That guy also looks quite smug, doesn't he? Actually, they both look quite smug, but it's kind of like this. It feels like, look, this is like the moment before he comes to do that. So again, I'm saying he, and that is the way that I channel. Oh, that's funny because he's going down a subway and it's got 4, 5, 6 too. So it's like the steps to getting something done. 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Or like 1, 2, 3. Fuck it, let's go. But it's like this guy's getting the courage to come towards her. So again, like I said, I channel that the divine feminine is a woman and the divine masculine is a man, but majority of my audience, a lot of divine masculines are the women that tune in here. But just take what resonates, leave the rest. Can you same sex couples and everything, just change it how you need to. But yeah, this masculine, so that actually this feminine might not know this, that this masculine is feeling like they've grown a lot, that they're feeling successful. They might have got some good news about something, is what I'm feeling, but they're now feeling good enough. In truth, we know that they've always been good enough, or you've always been good enough if this is you, but it's like what's important is this man didn't feel good enough and he now does. Yeah, because he's went through a death, and this is the Scorpio card, and we're in the last days of Scorpio season. It's like he's been born again. The light is getting into the cracks. There is what I want to say. It's like the darkness that engulfed this person, whether it's a man, woman, whatever he identifies, the darkness that engulfed the divine masculine as a whole. And that's why I'm saying, you know, although some of the divine masculine energies are a woman, there is a general, you know, the masculine in the world, like as in the men, are changing. And look, that's quite interesting, the Scorpio symbols in the shot, because I think on the other ones it was the Taurus one, but it's like they are going through a death process. Because like I said, once again, this is a Scorpio card, Scorpio symbol, Scorpio season right now. It's like a lot of the men are shedding the toxicity that has been programmed into them from childhood, and they're actually speaking. Yeah, look, they're speaking about this man is getting ready to speak his voice about the transformation that he's went through, and he's getting ready to do it in the physical. He's getting ready to tell that woman how open he is. Like, yeah, because it's like, look, he's changed his focus, like as in his third eye is open, he can see clearly what the connection is where he couldn't before, and he can see clearly what's going on in the world, because before he was refusing to see, but now that's in reverse, and now because he can see, it's like he's moving fast. Like this is a chariot, and also it's a hand fast thing, so that could be relevant. There could be this strong I just feel strong. Let's see all the other cards, but it's a strong knowing, like this divine masculine knows that this is the person he wants to be with forever. But he's oh god, he's escaped the devil, because we've got the devil, like his heart was trapped somewhere else. I feel he was trapped in an illusion, and there was many challenging times, and he was caught in a lot of doubt, fear, worry, anxiety, couldn't sleep at night, trapped thinking, reminiscing about this woman, and that's why he probably looks so chuffed. And when he gets to be with you, if you are this woman or man or whatever he identifies, he feels like he really deserves it now. Well-deserved reward. This is actually really lovely, and that's the Nine of Pentacles, and that's like, you know, a single person feeling good, looking good, feeling accomplished. It's like, you know, you've almost got your 10 of Pentacles, and it's kind of like that. Whatever I've just channeled here, I'm going to be interested when I watch that back, but it felt really powerful. It's like that is the importance of letting somebody learn their own mistakes and going through their own lessons, because it's kind of like I said, that man's always been good enough, and that feminine has probably tried to tell that man that. Or if they'd come for, you know, you might not have been in a position where they might be ghosting you, whatever. That's what happens in twin-flame judging. But the point is, the feminines always believed the masculine had it in them. They've always believed they were good enough, but this masculine had to escape the toxicity of what they were surrounded by. You know, even if that's just the program of society, but it's usually more than that, to reach to be the highest version of themselves, right? That's really powerful. I love that. And now they really do feel happier and in their power, because yeah, because they've gotten their power back. That's the solar plexus. That is your happiness, your power center. Right. So what else do we, I've just saw the word cold there as well. What else? Oh wow. Oh my god. Wait a minute, I need to put that card out there before we've got two cards saying Holy Grail Union. Look at that. I probably won't use it as a thumbnail because it probably doesn't come. Maybe I'll hold it up here. That's powerful. Whoever's this is for, your union's close. Now that again, I don't want to say don't get excited, but what I mean by that is, because remember I said that in something recently, one of you was like, but I want to be enjoying that. And the thing is, of course you do. I teach people and have done for years to think positive and, you know, don't think the worst and all this kind of shit. But what I mean is, when I say that is, I don't want to be somebody that's contributing to getting somebody's hopes up to think it's like tomorrow or something. Now, just to confuse matters, this literally could be tomorrow for someone, for all I know. But the point is, it's like, take it on board. If it resonates, great. But just remember all the things that I always say about, I've had amazing personal readings in the past where, sorry, I just had the biggest panic that I wasn't recording this and I would have been raging. The name Thomas is now jumping out. I just looked up and seen the name Thomas. Why am I getting all these fucking guys, getting all these divine masculines fucking jumping out on the telly? And by the way, can I just say, like, obviously, I get other obvious names jumping out at me all the time, but I don't shout them out. So just in case you wonder. So yeah. That just distracted me. Yeah, this Holy Grail union is coming. So again, I don't know who it's going to be for. It's going to be for someone. So you can let us know when it happens. Like, shift to be shifted. Somebody's knowing it's time. They're going to do something about it. But that's powerful. Stop the endless searching inner quests. It's, you know what it's like? It reminds me of something I saw earlier today where it said, like, beware of the addiction of, what was it again? It was like, beware of the addiction of, like, happiness being the destination. They've just looked me up to something on my wall that says life is a journey, not a destination. It's like, you know, when people are in single and they're always thinking that something is going to turn up that'll make them happy, make their life better. Or it's like people that are in a relationship, they're always got an addiction to thinking there's something better. It's like I'm getting this feeling that that's what this masculine has done. Has, like, they've been too afraid to see what it's like in the root chakra, the base chakra card that came up in the past. So they've just been comfortable fantasizing about what it would be like if they done it. And it's like this masculine's going from the fantasizing to making it a reality, but they had to push through all the fear. And I just looked at the number 23 on this film because he's pushing all the buttons on a lift. So I feel something significant about the 23rd of November for someone watching this. It could be something that happens, or it could be a birthday or something. Double mission, lightwork or starseed, serve the world by being you. So again, I feel that's to do with the feminine on this journey, but it will eventually be the masculine joining the feminine, whoever's watching this. But it's like, whether actually it's what they're saying is whether the masculine realizes or not. And it's really funny because there's a wee how funny, there's a wee devil, there's a wee guy in a devil costume. No, it's a wee kid in a devil costume. And what they were just saying to me is it's like the double mission is the masculine. I mean, this could literally be for quite a lot of people. The masculine on this particular twin flame journey was quite toxic. Like, they're just saying it to me like that. Like, there's behaviors, there's habits, there's addictions, different things to different people, whether it's kind of common knowledge, like this masculine would have shared that with you, or it's hidden because they pulled me the Scorpio symbol. They've had to work through a lot. It could even just be they've had to work through the toxic mindset, but it feels like more than that for some people. But the double mission is, it's like they were always meant to end up at this Holy Grail union too, when they see the light, kind of thing. Right, well, that's interesting. Right, what else have we got here? You've got the love, hadrian energy, codependency, boundaries. Yeah, this is a really powerful twin flame connection where the feminine has been teaching the masculine about boundaries. So I feel this masculine, like you said, I think that's why they showed me that wee kid dressed as a devil. It's like they really pushed this feminine's boundaries. But she kept showing him love. So it's almost like, you know, this masculine, well, it's not almost, it's like this masculine has kept testing to see whether the feminine was going to be like, fuck you, I don't want anything to do with you, you know, but it's like this feminine just kept showing love. And but also with the mention of codependency, I feel both these twins have really struggled, both of you, because this is someone's story, have struggled with codependent friendships, codependent family dynamics, codependent love dynamics too. Oh, and this is interesting. Now it's at the bit of the film where he's rushing about trying to find the girl and he can't find her, and he's just tearing his hair out. And he's realising he's made a terrible mistake by leaving it to chance. Although actually I think it's her that left. I think it's her. So now you're just seeing him totally depressed because he's just lost his soulmate, and he's like, how am I ever going to find her again? Oh my god, rapture just jumped out. Sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure. So I've got a feeling it's going to say like 10 years later or something. I can't remember what the time lapse is meant to be. I'm just waiting to see. It might be something about significant about New York here too, by the way, because I think that's where this is set. Or the majority of the film. So yeah, it says a few years later. So you don't get to know how many years later, but it's a few years later. So what they're telling me is a few years have went by. This has been a long journey, like I say, I think that's for all of them. But it is leading the Holy Grail Union. It is leading to the rapture. sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure. And again, I feel like I always say, I feel it is going to be because of how long you've been apart. Now, I wasn't actually usually going to this deck at this point on these, but doesn't matter. Right, very soon. Oh my god. I love it when my guides back me up like that. Yeah. This has been a long time coming. Whoever is resonating with this is very soon. Clearly decide what it is you want so that it comes to you now. Sorry, I'm just laughing at the banter, man. It's just that card just every time just reminds me of something. Oh, yeah, something my twin said on my Facebook post once. Which was a million years ago because I've not had Facebook for like fucking 8 years or something. Yeah, very soon. Anyway, so very soon. And I've been basically saying that, oh look, there's boundaries. Yeah, you were teaching this person boundaries, or they were testing your boundaries. You were teaching each other about boundaries, and that's what the primary lesson of this. Well, I think that's what all twins are about, really. Having sensible boundaries is important. So basically, I just feel like this masculine pushed your boundaries, and it caused you to go into a separation, because it was meant to. But equally, at the same time, it's like they've just been in the process of releasing, or this is past energy for them, but they've had to release an ex that pushed their boundaries. So see what I mean? It's like both these twins have really been learning about boundaries through each other and other people. Time apart from your partner's horizon, the time has come to clear your energy, but yeah, that's what they're saying. It's just really similar themes that are coming up. And yeah, oh, that's lovely. Look, but now, you deserve love, you're lovable. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. And passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You see, this is somebody that's really done the work. The feminine's done the work, the masculine's mirroring it. It's like you've both done the work. This person now feels worthy and deserving of your love where they didn't before. You always felt they were, but they needed to feel it. And the passion has always been there, and it's all coming together now. All the feels. And also, side note, I really do think they were working on their finances. That's what helped them feel better and be in that Nine of Pentacles before they were ready to talk. Like, they just weren't ready to take the mask off. Like, there was nothing wrong. There's never been anything wrong with the chemistry. And they've always cherished this connection, even if it's not looked like it in the physical. But now they're ready to take the mask off, and have that heart to heart. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Right. Love it. And what else do you need to know here? Obsession. So I feel they've been watching you very, very closely. And I feel, it's kind of weird, but it's like, it's not weird, but like, I feel there's an element of you and this person enjoying the kind of cat and mouse, but not in a toxic way. It's like, you know that they're keeping an eye on you, even if it's just spiritually, but it could be literally for some people, but it's like, you know that they're keeping an eye on you, and they know that you know that they're keeping an eye on you. It's something like that. Fixated, passionate, can't stop thinking about you, sexual tension, burning desires, fascination. See how that fits with the passion card. And cat and mouse, runner and chaser, fear of intimacy, fear of abandonment, hot and cold, roller coaster emotions triggering. But like I said, I didn't feel it was like particularly toxic or anything. I feel it's like, it's just very Scorpio. It's like kind of like, it's like, God, I'm just getting, anyway, I need to back this up with the sexual oracle here. It's like, I feel it's like this union needs to reach that kind of point of, I can't take it anymore. And this masculine's oh yeah, I can, wow, my head's on fire when I said that at the crown. This masculine's just gonna reach the point where they're like, I just have to talk to them now, and I have to rip their clothes off. I'm going to be honest, so let's see what comes out here. But again, yeah, look, it's that one. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck they're meant to be doing here, but it's like, well, she's not got any clothes on, and he is like at her feet. I kind of feel like it's like, I'm more just getting the feeling it's like he's just like, well, actually, I've never looked at that card like that before, but anyway, it's, yeah, I mean, he's given her a foot massage, that's what we'll say. It could be seen as other stuff here, but it's like he just wants to take care of her. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you so you know what I mean. But it's like she's naked. So naked is about being vulnerable. Again, it's reminding me of that James Arthur song, Naked, because I just said that, but it's like he just wants to, he wants her to be in bliss, whatever you want to take that to mean. Jupiter, you know, is about expansion, luck, opportunities. I said luck, guys, keep it clean. Look, and there's another one that's a similar kind of, how weird is that? Look, he's just so attracted. And there's the sun, so the sun is in Scorpio right now, so you could be a Scorpio or your twin could be a Scorpio. It is, the energy I'm channeling does feel very Scorpio here. But again, it's like she's naked and he's at her feet again. So there's something, I mean, I know what that means. Someone's at your feet. There's actually another James Arthur song that's like, it's yeah, it's this, it's, wait a minute, he's just this person, wait a minute, at your feet saying, I'm going to put in, at your feet meaning someone's feet, as someone's disciple. What the fuck? Used to say people, oh yeah, look, see, this is why I wanted to read it out. At your feet used to say that people admire or respect someone very much. Yeah, so that's basically what I was getting at. It's like, because the song that I'm singing there is I'm certain that I'm yours. It's one of my favourites actually, because it's just basically the whole way through the song, they're basically saying to each other, I'm addicted to you and I'm certain that I'm yours, like I'm nobody else's. Like, but this is like both people are like, because the whole way through the song it's like, I adore you and everything like that, but there's a particular line in it that, because I was trying to work out what one I was hearing there, because it's not one of the more well-known ones, but it's like, also it's quite funny because it does say I'm virtually yours, so that could be like the obsession card, like, you know, virtually, like you could be keeping an eye on each other virtually, or one person is keeping an eye on somebody virtually, something like that. Right, what fuckery do we need to know? Sorry to ruin it, but let's see what fuckery's going on, because this is already 33 minutes. Whatever fuckery's went on, it can be forgiven, because I looked at 33 minutes and that's forgiveness. Bear in mind, it's not going to be 33 for you, because when I press record a minute after I've started, or that might be behind, but what have we got? Has there been any fuckery? I feel there's been fuckery, right? Because there's been stuff to do with boundaries, but spiritual awakening, yeah, this masculine has went through, this is, if this isn't real time, this is the timeline that they will follow, but it's past, present or future. But this masculine, when they have went through their dark night of soul, they're coming in, not only are they coming in correct, I feel they're coming in, it's just, I feel it's really going to blow the feminine away here. I dream of you. So during their spiritual awakening, they've had loads of really vivid dreams. They feel lost without you. So I feel in the real dark parts of that, they really did feel lost, and that's what's helped awaken them to how strong this connection is. And I feel like, you know, if you've been doing meditations or shamanic journeys or healing or anything like that, and even if you weren't conscious of doing it, your souls are always calling out and flying to each other, and because you are the same souls, you know what I mean? But it's like, you know, please be patient with me. It's like this person just really knew at a soul level that they needed to stay away to go through this. And I feel they've experienced really extreme mental health. You know, I feel at some points like they really did feel like they were going nuts on the spiritual awakening, and who hasn't felt that? But on the twin flame journey, you know, you do feel like you're going nuts, right? You feel like you're going nuts in a normal spiritual awakening. What's normal about spiritual awakening? But you know what I mean? But in the twin flame, it just heightens it even more, because you've got all this, you're thinking about this person all the time. I feel like I can be my true self around you. This is where this person's going to be, or they might be there now. It's like they just want to share. Again, I'm planning on reaching out to you. I love it. See what I mean? Very soon, I'm planning on reaching out to you. This is like, It's exciting. Sorry, that noise will be annoying. But so there wasn't, yeah, if there's been any fuckery, I feel the fuckery was about boundaries. And it will have involved other people, absolutely. But it's just like this person's just so ready for the silent treatment to be over, because that's just came out reversed and I'm done playing games. So, you know, perhaps as well, it's like this. I really do get the feeling that this twin went really quiet on you, and you could have really perceived it as being manipulative or toxic. And you know, it's a difficult one because I feel it's unique for every person, but generally speaking, if you're a true twin flame, whatever it looks like in the physical, it's not always what it seems. But it's they're pulling me the Cancer sign there in the shot, and it's like, you know, it's trauma. You know, Cancer is the fourth house of trauma. It's the hidden, it's family stuff too. Cancer is family, so you just don't know where somebody's picked that up from, you know, to go quiet rather than talking about their feelings. But whoever this guy is, or women, whatever you resonate with, it's like they've worked out why they do that, and they're going to come in and talk to you. Right. So if, as the feminine, you want to say to your twin, I believe in you. Lovely. I believe in you. And back to that, I'm going to do it like this actually. Back to you, back to you, back to you, to me. The masculine is saying, I done it the other way around, I want you. Yep, I told you there's a lot of sexy energy here. And the next one from the masculine is finding out the truth crushed me. Right, this is two things, right? We'll see with the feminine reply, but I feel the truth that they found out that crushed them is how deep this connection is and how deep your feelings are for them. I feel this person actually kind of felt like it was a bit of a fantasy of their own, and that you'd gotten over it long ago, and then something reminds them of you, because it's literally just got to the bit in the film where he's just been sitting like kissing, well, you know what I mean, they were just kind of playfully kissing, like, you know, him and his current girlfriend, his fiance, and he's just found the old bag with the glove in it, which is, you know, that's the way in which he meets the twin flame. So again, this tells me that this, I feel this is the crushed, the truth that has crushed this person is they could have actually, well, that's not going to be for everyone, but somebody could still be with somebody as they're finding out who you are to them and they can't ignore it. So that won't be for everyone, or this could be in the past. Right, so what does the feminine want to say back to that? Also though, right, I was getting a separate feeling that the truth that has crushed someone is I feel somebody lied about the feminine to this masculine, and somehow, some way, either God has revealed it, their guides in a dream, or somebody, you know, somebody has cleared up something about. I feel like somebody's like said something like, "Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's different for different people. Somebody has said something that wasn't true about this feminine. They might have even said that the feminine said something about the masculine that's really got them in their feelings to not what it's something like that. And then they're now realizing that that was a lie. So the feminine's saying, the intensity between us is overwhelming for me too at times. So yeah, so it's almost like, right, because it's such, this is such a Scorpio connection. Because intensity is so strong in whatever connection I'm channeling about here, it's like when this lie was told to the masculine, it's kind of like it gave them an excuse to be like, oh, actually, do you know what? I'm glad that that's put me off them, because that makes sense, because then I don't need to do anything about it. Do you know what I mean? Oh my god, this is one of the gods don't want to read out loud. Oh my god, I'm going to do it though. Right, for God's sake, right, I need to stop somewhere. So yeah, but that means something, by the way. I need to stop. Think about it, right. I just said I need to stop somewhere. I don't think that these two people can get enough of each other. So I did it like, I need to bring this to an end now, because I'm not going to dive any deeper. But look, you make me so hot just thinking about our times together, right? Hot chemistry. I know you want to contact me, follow your heart and do it. I can't wait to see you asleep peacefully beside me or even snoring. And then I've put lol. So again, I feel that again, it's like this is for two twin flames that have obviously gotten to the point of sleeping with each other at some point, no matter how long ago it is, that you both can't stop fantasizing about the next time it happens. And the masculine's like, I hope you can forgive me one day. So that'll make sense. I want you. Finding out the truth crushed me, and I hope you can forgive me one day. So I feel this masculine's been feeling a lot of guilt about believing some sort of bullshit. Even if it was their own bullshit thoughts, you know. Oh, and now it's the bit in the film where the woman who's in the divine masculine energy kind of like, well, they kind of both are in this, but like she's now seeing a sign that's reminding her of that man. So basically it's just that both these twins have been constantly reminded of one another. Yeah, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. This masculine's sort of seeing the whole bigger picture, and they just know that the timing wasn't right. You had to part ways. They knew that you wouldn't have grown in the way that you have if you hadn't have parted ways. Right? Love it, and it's not too bad. The cringe cards, I'm kind of dealing with it now, Shane. Right, so how are we wrapping this up? Because that's kind of, I don't want it to be any longer than 40 minutes, really. So if this was yours, let me know. Like it anyway, because it helps me pick up on your energy for whenever I'm channeling anything. And it's a good way to show me energy exchange. And thank you for anybody that has ever donated or will in the future. Only time will tell, but like I said, it feels like it's very soon, and Spirit's saying it's very soon. So, but time is an illusion, so but it's going to be very soon for someone. And beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess equally. So the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Again, I feel this set of twins, as with all twins, that's why I say anybody can watch any of them. You're going to learn something from, even if it's not your story. It's basically to realise that you're not that different. And you had to spend time alone because it's got one person on this card. Both people had to spend time alone before they could spend a lot of time together in tantric sex. Because again, like I said, it feels like this is, it's going to get steamy. Right, anyway, I'm going to end it there. So please like, comment, subscribe, and watch the next one. See you later, if you feel guided to.